What's up, you hot bitch? Welcome back. Oh, you looking for new music? Oh, don't fucking worry about it, mate, because I've found some banging new tunes for you. Instagram Reels, a place of wonder and brain rot and probably gore videos. And also, people who make some of the worst music you've ever heard in your goddamn life. The worst music I've ever heard in my life, I hear you say. But Tommy, I've literally listened to KSI. It can't be the worst music I've ever heard in my life. Well, cover your ears and clench your buttholes, because this music is so painful to listen to, it's gonna make your arsehole twitch, okay? Just like that. Also, before we start, I want to mention I've got nothing against the musicians here, okay? I'm not hating on them. I've got nothing against them at all, alright? Just the music they make. If that's what you can call it. That was rude. We're going to start off with some drill music, just to get the vibe going, you know? You're done, though. Allow it, fam. So, let's begin.
Yo, I've been alone my whole life, I've never carried a knife. Anytime there's a conflict, I just throw one too quick.
Bit of a depressing way to start a drill song. Check. Hey, been alone my whole life. Also, I've never carried a knife. It sounds like the worst Hinge prompt you've ever seen. Also, I feel like that's a lie. I feel like he must have carried a knife at some point. Unless he's cutting up his dinner with a fork and a spoon, just like, it's not fucking working! Not even asked for anyone to cut it up for him as well, because he's been alone his whole life.
And that's the beef done. I eat the beef, I put the beef in burgers. I'm dancing for you lot like I'm in a circus.
So he eats the beef, then puts the beef in burgers. So does he chew it up and then spit it out? I'm concerned that this guy's just regurgitating beef at the family barbecue and just serving it up in buns. Well, not the family barbecue, because obviously he's been alone his whole life. We've already established this.
I go under the ground and rise up a zombie clown like I'm resurrected. I got a death wish. I don't care if I go to heaven. I've already repented, so it's enough said. If I get bread, I'll share it. If I get corn, and then I'll spare it.
Kind of. By the end of that, I think he forgot he was rapping, I'll be honest. But kind of nice lines, you know? I feel like it sounds like something Jesus would write. He's just talking about resurrected and sharing bread. Did Jesus just drop the song of the summer?
If I get bread, I'll share it. If I get corn, and then I'll spare it.
Also, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's film the music video in IKEA. They've got a really nice home decor section that'll look sick in the background of my new drill video. On to the next song in his album.
Yo, I remember when I was a kid, I used to roll around with a hammer in my pocket. That's a mad, they got me locked though. But the thing is, they let me off the case. How many cases have I had? Fuck.
Oh, I think he forgot he was rapping again there, man. How many cases have I had? Yo, how many cases have I had? Fuck. So, he doesn't carry a knife, but he does have a hammer in his pocket. So, not much better. Is that a hammer in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Oh, it's a hammer! Oh, God!
I've had more cases than I've had McDonald's in my life. I've had fucking about 300 arrests. What's that on the...
Yeah, I've had like 300 arrests. Not sure about the McDonald's bar as well. That doesn't sound like something to brag about. I've had more cases than I've had McDonald's in my life. Cool. Great. So you have a criminal record and high cholesterol. You sure showed us. Not one word was on the beat, and I'm pretty sure he made that music video in PowerPoint, because some of those transitions are fucking mad. But it's not the worst thing we're going to hear today, so let's move on.
It's insane, not lots to lose, but more to gain. Hey, I'm trying to get my dream before got one, but can you make the scene? No crying. Trying to stay strong in about.
That didn't feel like an appropriate time to throw an A in there. Been alone my whole life, never carried a knife. Hey! Yeah, also I think I might hire a Jägermeister dirt bike for my next music video. That'll look sick. I can't see myself regretting that. Let's see what else is on his album.
Take it back, never lie. No, we're not going back. I'm thinking back of my ways. I'm smoking up on my haze.
The comments of this are really mean, which I'm not laughing at, because it's not cool to bully, but I'm going to show you. Bros Up is a 9 to 5. Ed Gearan, that's phenomenal. Even Cheshire Damp Proofing said, "Sweet Jesus, this is a local construction company. That's when you know you need to reevaluate your hobby." That's what they're saying. I'm not saying it. That's what they're saying. I'm actually kind of rooting for him now. I'll be honest. You keep going, man. Don't listen to the motherfucking haters, okay? Haters gonna hate. Okay, next up. This looks like a popular one. It's got a lot of views.
Haters don't know me at all. You got ball, but I ain't gonna fall. I'm not sorry I enthralled y'all. I had a waltz, now I'm back to mall. I hit a wall, I had to crawl. My bro German and I had a haul, just a call. I almost lost it all, but Kenny stalled. I fell.
Wait. Didn't he start the song by saying, I'm not gonna fall?
But I ain't gonna fall.
And then he ends the song with,
I fell.
That's an unfortunate backtrack. That was a very quick one, I'll be honest. I love that that's the move he does to act out crawling. I'm starting to think this man's never crawled before. So I think he's faking it. Maybe he just shot out the womb on 2 feet and started walking. I'll be honest, I don't know one thing he said. I don't know what any of that meant. It rhymed though. You can't say it didn't rhyme. I'm pretty sure he just Googled words that rhyme with ball, but it rhymed, so technically it counts, okay? POV, when you write the 2025 version of Lose Yourself by Eminem, I'll be the judge of that.
I brought him here, but you know it don't fit in while he's jonesing for Joshua.
What the fuck does any of that even mean? I will say he's passionate about singing. I've never seen someone grit the teeth so hard, you know? I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, but like, I could tell he meant it. I'll be honest, it does scream midlife crisis. You know, like he's just got divorced and he's like, you know what, fucking, I'm gonna be a musician. I'm actually a musician now. I've decided. So you can keep the kids, you bitch.
I am rectangular. I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I feel no hole. I am rectangular.
Wonder what this song's called. Oh, Rectangular. Would never have guessed it. Yeah. This is what I imagine bacteria looks like, by the way. I feel like he went to his barber and showed him a picture of like the 0.001% of James and was like, give me that. Alright, moving on. And it is our first female artist of the video. Let's check it out.
You're never going to be able to find this video again. So here's a sneak peek of Pain au Chocolat.
What were made of? Were the ingredients together measured up? Then she walked in and pointed one of you, then one were up. Now I'm the afterthought. What would that girl got? 'Cause I was very one, but she gets the croissant. You know that?
What the fuck? You're never going to be able to find this video again. I fucking hope not. What the fuck was that?
If you scroll past this, you're never going to be able to find it again because it's not on my profile.
Stop tempting me with a good time.
Sneak peek of ramen.
You know, had it happened, you saw him. You got a taste, but after the ramen, swallow it.
Get off the cabinets! Get down from there! I think she's going to be playing 2 different people here as well. The other is just looking around like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I swear I just saw a grown woman on top of my fridge. I feel like I need to put like a content warning. Like, oh, this stuff is like so fucking overstimulating. Just heads up because it's just a lot of fucking noise, okay? I'm sorry.
Going back everything. I am the things you want, but you don't want me. Quote. It's not like we were ever stopped.
Quote. Why does she say it like that? Quote. It's not like we were ever stopped. I'm just saying I've seen 3 videos and she's already drank chocolate syrup. Huh? Try that again. She's already drank chocolate syrup, spat it into a lake, and then climbed across her kitchen cabinets. So I feel like she needs to stop for her own well-being at this point. The comments are just so mean as well, which is not a good thing. And that's not okay, and I'm not cool with that. Has anyone ever stopped wanting to date you because they heard your music? Genuinely curious. Hey, that's not funny. That's hateful and rude. She's doing her own thing, and that's fine. And I'm sure there's people out there who listen, who like that kind of stuff. So, deaf people. No, that was rude. That's not appropriate. Let's move on.
Forced to embrace everything stolen, ever being choked until our last breath.
This is the place you go home, and while you're here, we're not alone if you can be free.
I'm not being rude. I'm not bullying. But she does kind of sound like a dog yawning. It's kind of like emo-inspired heavy metal. Forced to embrace everything's still. Maybe they were forced to embrace making this song because if that was me, the only way I'm uploading this online is if I was forced to do it. Honestly, it's kind of couple goals though. Although I feel maybe it was her idea to do this because I don't get the impression that he wants to be here.
This wasn't my dream. This wasn't my fear. I just can't remember how I ended up here.
Okay, yeah, I'm really starting to think this guy did not want to be a part of this. His lyrics sound like a cry for help. His bit literally starts with... Also, it's a beautiful location. I just don't think the scenery fits the song. You know, they made some like heavy metal music video in this beautiful location. Just doesn't match.
I don't want to be here. Ugh, she's forced me to do it against my own will. Please call the police.
Alright, we're heading back to the UK with a future UK classic. Let's have it. Pov, you just realised this artist was Scottish. Who's not going to be able to notice that within the first 2 seconds?
Yes, I be who I am. It is A-D-Z from the Scotland. I speak the truth. You'll think I need a CAT scan. Why?
I be who I am. Honestly, incredible lyrics there. That's the wordplay, phenomenal. Oh, what's your name?
I be who I am.
Oh, that's nice. Tell you what was fire. When he said, I speak the truth. You all think I need a CAT scan. I don't think that's the brag that you think it is, man. Yeah, not to flex, but everyone thinks I've got brain damage. So. Yeah, they think I should get it checked out, I guess. I don't know. I will say the beat kind of slaps, though. I'm not going to lie. That beat's kind of... I play this in the car. Yeah. Not with other people in it. With me, but it would be like on my solo drive playlist. I also think like any song with a Scottish accent, that's going to be fucking so much fun to sing along to. If you ain't great now, I enjoyed that already. Overall, I respect it. He's invested money. He's pursuing his passion. You have to respect. You can't knock it. Are the hate comments funny? Always. But that does not mean I agree with them. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm glad that's over. So hopefully you've at least got some new music for your road trip playlist or funeral. I don't know what your music taste is. Also, again, as a reminder, no hate to these people. All right, I'm not a musician. There's a reason I don't sing in my video. There's a reason you've not seen me sing. And I get enough hate comments as it is. I don't need ones about my singing, okay? Because that's something I'm very self-conscious about. If you enjoyed the video, I encourage you to like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I guess I probably think you were like really cool if you did. What? Okay. Thanks for watching, you hot piece of shit. I'll see you next week.